getting it onto film. Now, is this kind of a very independent thing that you found camera people, or did you manage to get this into did you have like somebody who really kind of came in and said, I'll help you produce this, or was this all you guys?
It was like us, pulling up by our bootstraps and let's go find some money.
Yeah,
Seriously, that's the way to do that.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. We didn't have no studio underwrote us, no producer from Hollywood showed up with a bag of cash or anything. It was like literally.
That'll never happen.
Yeah, so it's like born dentists and lawyers, with a bunch of money they want to blow,
Need a tax write-off, I guess.
Absolutely, that's exactly right.
Or they would have blown the money in Vegas or something on the weekend. So give us the money instead. We both went to film school, and we both knew a lot of people that could do different jobs.
Okay.
So we knew camera people, we knew grip electrics, we knew makeup people, we knew actors.
The guy that shot the majority of the film, Marco Fargnoli, is a guy that I went to college with.
Okay.
He's Los Angeles based now, and he's a camera operator on things like Carnival, Big Love. He's done 3 seasons of Entourage.
Wow.
So I mean, he's
had that Carnival. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But the running joke is with Marco, it's like any HBO show he gets onto, he kills, because he came out on the 2nd season of Carnival when they canceled it, and the last season of 6 Feet Under he was on. So it's endless. But he's a guy that has a huge amount of talent. He does a lot of independent shooting, and he's kind of moving up the ladder to start doing studio stuff.
Okay.
And we got him at just the right time where he was available. He was able to work for a price and really bring a huge amount to the table.
Now, generally speaking, I know the answer to this probably, but maybe a few years ago this would have been a little bit more of a 50-50, but film or digital?
Well, that's an interesting
question.
thing. You want to take that?
We originally thought film.
Okay.
This is a film.
I can get
It has to have the film look. It needs to look kind of retro, a little gritty, a little grainy, a little distressed, And right as we got a Panavision, a free camera package from Panavision to shoot the film.
We're going to shoot in 35 millimeter.
We were like, yeah, we're going to do this. And like a month before, the red came out. We're like, oh,
Okay.
the red.
You
Shoot,
like
that's
the red.
we could actually go back to film if we shot on the red. We could actually make a print.
07 is
Late 07.
Have you seen the new red?
Yeah, the epic.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
not in
what is it,
person.
8 or 16x now. I mean,
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I think it's 8x.
It's phenomenal.
So you can just set up your camera and then cut in your close-ups from your wide.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Alex
So-
Lindsay was talking about that on a podcast, and he said if the next iteration, the next logical step, is actually going to be more resolution than the human eye has.
Yes.
Amazing.
So it's going to be telepresence. You're going to be looking through a window at people at that
Yeah,
point.
it's
It's,
disturbing
fun.
almost.
It's very disturbing.
So you worked with the 4X red.
We did. It was
Probably a lot of fun.
It
it was an interesting ride.
We used cameras number 15 and 16 off the assembly line to shoot with. They were
We-
named cameras
we-
Connor and Ripley.
We were
So
getting
that
like
was cool.
daily updates from Red. They would be like, "We got a new firmware patch, load it." Every day on the phone. So we were basically beta testers for them. I mean, not officially, but
Hey,
the
They're
camera.
like
If
here.
you're working with numbers
Yeah.
15 and 16 and they're calling you every day, you might as well be.
Yes.
You're a gamma tester.
Yeah.
Is there such thing? I don't know.
I'm
There
sure
is
there
now.
Could be.
There is now. I just made it.
Yeah.
The cameras didn't even have audio enabled on the camera body. They were dummied. So we had to record separate audio and marry it
Just
later.
like into a Tascam or?
Yeah, we actually used an HDP2 with a Sennheiser 416 shotgun mic and tricked it out, and it sounds great.
And the cameras didn't have hard drives either. They had flash cards. You had a little compact flash card, 4 gig.
Okay,
Just
you're shooting at 4X. And the biggest flash card I normally deal with is about 4 gigs, 8 gigs.
It's 4 gig.
How did that work?
You could shoot 4 minutes at a time. And so it was like really tight.
Mind-numbing.
And
Wow.
and some of our scenes, there's a lot of dialogue, and the actors are building up a rhythm, and then we're out of room. We got to put another card in. We got to start over again. So it was really a pain in the butt editing, because there were so many great scenes getting built up, and the performance was really going somewhere, and then you lost the end of it. The tail was not there. So
We had 30 compact flash cards in constant rotation. I mean, there was just like every day, there was
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Rip it out, throw it at an intern, and grab the next one.
Yeah, data wrangle it, check, make sure
Move on.
everything's there before we break down for the next scene, and,
Yeah.
But
it's crazy.
I mean, without boring you, the trade-off was, we were using this, we were using this, very new technology. We weren't sure if it was going to play well with others,
Right.
yards. But the cost savings over 35 were phenomenal. I mean,
You look at it wrong and you've just blown a reel, for instance.
well, there's that, but also around the time we were shooting, that's when the price of fuel skyrocketed. So, every day you'd have a 75-pound package being FedExed overnight to a laboratory. I mean, the freight charges alone would have killed us.
And then they'd be shipping back the telecine, you'd have to digitize it, and it's just like,
So,
wow, that we wouldn't have had the budget for that, really and truly. At
so
that
with the
point.
red, it's
saved
like,
us
oh, we
money.
need,
So-
we need to buy another hard drive.
Did Red just kind of, it was this sort of an angel thing, here, use these in this film, or?
Oh, no.
Wow,
Oh,
that's,
no.
that's a lot of your budget right there.
We had to rent the cameras.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
still pretty cool.
Yeah, we couldn't have, it probably would have been great to buy them, to
Yeah.
have to buy the red outright, but you couldn't, there's no way.
No.
There was a waiting list a mile long, and they're like, yeah, if you got in now, you'd be number 450.
Oh.
That'll be next, 6 months from now, you might get a camera. So we're like, yeah, we have to rent it, which was an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
I got my arm and a leg back, so.
Oh,
yeah.
dude,
Those are awesome.
we sucked it hard with that company, but we'll never use them again, so it's okay.
Yeah, we won't mention any names.
So, yeah.
Because we're based in Ohio,
No, it's
so
fine.
the camera's from LA, so.
I understand.
Yeah.
Tell me this, moving on, you're still talking about digitizing, Final Cut or Avid?
Final Cut.
Bless you.
Yeah, Avid, I don't think Avid plays with the red, even today.
Well, it does now.
Somebody
but-
hacked something together
Well,
at least.
hacked,
Yes.
it's not official, so therefore
Yeah.
it could totally crash your system. So yeah, Final Cut was our
Yeah, Final Cut is
choice.
your friend.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, Intel Mac,
Oh, yeah.
because red would not like the old
Power
PowerPC.
PC.
That's actually,
Yeah.
I've got a G5 sitting on my desk, and we've got a few Intels sitting around, mostly the laptop kind. If I'm a good boy, I get a Mac Pro. So,
Nice.
It's a good thing.
Cool.
Good luck with that.
Did you were using iMacs or the Pros?
Mac Pros.
And that's the way right there.
Yeah, at that time, we tricked them out with as much RAM as we could afford.
Now, I hear you saying Pros. Did you do the thing where you can actually have it go over there on a network and borrow space from other computers?
No, actually, we didn't.
We thought about it, but yeah, we didn't do that.
Now, the reason I'm kind of breaking it down like this, because the process is very interesting, but a lot of people are sitting at home saying, gee, I'm going to go make a movie. And I think that a lot of people leave and then look around. This is a lot of work. This is a
Yeah.
lot of intensity, and to make a movie like True Nature, you did all that. So that was a nice little look there. So do you have a website for True Nature?
We certainly do. It's www.truenaturefilm.com. And there's a trailer for it on YouTube, and all kinds of new content should be going up in the next week.
Yeah, we're basically revamping the website with all updated interface, announcements. We just started our festival run. We won Best Thriller Feature in Atlanta at the Atlanta Horror Film Festival.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We're having a great time in Tulsa. We think this festival.
You gonna move over now?
Very well may, actually.
It's like,
Tempted, got to figure this out, scope it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But we like the vibe of the the Oklahoma Horror Film Festival. Everyone's been really great. It's been a very relaxed atmosphere. It's been a lot of
I've been getting
fun.
that a lot from a lot of people, so
It's
props to them.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. We're up for 9 nominations here, so hopefully we'll
Congratulations.
get a couple of things.
It's
Perhaps,
right. I think that's almost all of them, by the way.
Yeah.
no, someone has 10.
Yeah, The Taken,
nominations.
which is
Yeah.
another great film
Yeah.
here, has one more than us.
I'm not sure what it is they have that we don't have, but.
Okay, so this is done. Okay. And do we have another project in the works already?
Nothing that's ready to shoot.
Okay.
Stuff is being developed right now.
And if we checked in on True Nature Film, we might hear some news about that as it progresses.
Absolutely.
I believe so, yeah.
Well, we took up a lot time just talking
Yeah.
about that creative process, which
Well-
was so interesting, and I actually
Is
really
there a
enjoyed
way
that.
to get a copy of that when it's finally officially out? Is it gonna be on Amazon or?
What would you into that?
Well, we're actually talking to some sales reps as well as a couple distributors. So there's nothing firmed up yet as far as like a day and date of release or anything. Hopefully in 6 months we'll have a really solid idea of where we stand with things. Our intention is to definitely get the film out there and really try to get it to as many people as we possibly can.
I'd love to do a review on it.
This is our second
Do you have to
festival,
have a
so.
screener on screen?
We don't, but if we can exchange information, we could probably get you that.
After the interview, definitely.
It's be great.
Yeah, well, thanks for sitting down and talking with us.
No,
Thanks for
Really
having us.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you
awesome.
so much.
Thanks so much. Really
You guys are
appreciate the
great.
time. You guys are a lot of
Thank
fun.
you.
We really dig it.
This is Clyde with fearcast.net. Thank you for watching.